Alright, what's up guys? So just back with a quick mail call and kind of update video. Got a couple cool packages in the mail. First I want to address Mr. Paul over at Right Place. Got a couple stickers there and the shirt that he promised for the road to 100. Pretty sweet. Probably support that in the next video. Not that anybody will be seeing it, but just wear it just to be proud. So I got some batteries in finally from CNHL. They had something with their warehouse being out of stock, and I appreciate the extra CNHL sticker, Paul. But every time they send you a battery, you get two. I'm sure you know, but I've got quite a collection of overstock of CNHL stickers to go on whatever, which is cool. And these Mario ones that I collected at work. This one I was actually thinking about putting on the Phantom Racer, but it doesn't really fit. Just thinking like somewhere there, I don't know, something like that, maybe. But I kind of want to keep this Phantom-y looking. So you can kind of see I got the pearl clear on there. Can't really see it like you're supposed to because the plastic film's still on there, but ran out of purple, translucent purple. You can kind of see it's still bald, it's still bare there. Was able to get most of the flat part of the shell, but throwing that paint's tricky and getting down in those corners. And my custom mask job didn't turn out the best, but the intention is you're gonna just see windows. You're not gonna really, it's not a super detailed truck. It's supposed to be an effect. I'm gonna have light strips on the sides, making it glow, and I'm gonna add a fog machine, so hopefully it looks like a actual ghost. But I'm waiting on another can of purple to finish this off, and I actually finally got this sticker sheet from Amazon. It's from a brand called Firebrand RC, and it's specific, grill sheets for that. I was thinking about using this one, maybe, or one of these, one of those. I don't know. I got choices. That's pretty cool. They're all pre-cut. They're not precise cut. You can see some of them are a little sloppy, but they're good-looking stickers. Should work. So I'm gonna have a little bit of body detail on it, just a grill. And I probably, in hindsight, I probably should have did the door handles like silver or something before I shot the color, but yeah, we'll see how it turns out. So back to the batteries. Sorry for that. Got two packs of my speedrun battery that I've been using for the AMX-12 and TTO2, and sometimes for the Granite. These 8200 mAh 3S packs, they're awesome. And they're high voltage packs. I still got to get a high voltage charger to charge these up to 3.2 or 4.3 volts instead of the 4.2. So got those to mess with. And I was actually gonna run these in a blackjack and see if I can get any more mile an hour out of it, just to see. I think my current best is 75 mile an hour, and I'm seeing a couple guys, Overpowered RC, and I'm sorry if I forget the other names, but I've seen a couple guys who got that boat over 100 mile an hour, and it's stable. So maybe that's the next 100 mile an hour project. I don't know. Jaws, I kind of took a break on that. I did the second coat of the white, and his eyes kind of filled them in with Sharpie. I got to go around and clean it up, but that's coming along. The Jaws bowl is super cool. Thank you again, Rob. I gotta fill in this gray. I was gonna try to go for like a water, leave some of it off for like a water splash effect, but it doesn't really look how I want it to look. So I'm just gonna go full shark, full gray, and I have that. That's not going anywhere. It's really cool. And today, yesterday was my rest day. I like to take one day just to rest. If I really want to get out and run an RC and the weather's perfect, I'll do it. But today I tried to get out and run this thing for Dr. Jet's 2S challenge. It's the Galaxy ship. But this thing, it's cool. Like, you see how it's made. Very simple, and it has a gyro in it, so flight stabilization. Works off a differential thrust. Comes with spare props. 1S battery. I think it's like a 300 or 500 little milliamp pack that you stick in there. Little gamey, chintzy kind of controller, but this thing is fun. For the money, if you're an RCer, beginner, veteran, whatever, I suggest you get one of these. Just for the fun of it, because when it's the reason I mean, obviously it flies, and it flies like a boat. It doesn't fly like a freaking fighter plane or anything, but the fact that it flies is what makes it cool. But running this as a boat, once it gets up, I mean, it sits like this in the water, but once it gets up on plane, it's just sitting on these two little pads here. So it skates around pretty good. From the last time I had it out on the water, the thing was at nighttime actually. Shoot, I'm tempted to go back out there at night and just see how it does, because it's lit up enough, and it's bright. But no, I can't. Forgot the area I'm thinking of. It's off limits. I got kicked out of there because of the racers. Well, I'll have to shoot for tomorrow morning, but it was too windy today, all day, stormy, and I was just gonna actually just fly it around at dusk today. I went down to the spot, and the wind picked up to about 10 mile an hour, and it's probably a little bit too much for this little guy, so I'll save it for another day. And it's another thing, when it flips, if say you run it in the water, it flips, you can still steer it back to you with the props. So it's got a self-rescue feature. No self-right, but self-rescue. So pretty cool little thing, and it's like $65. There's like 2 or 3 versions of this thing now on Amazon. Sky Guardian Galaxy ship. The updated version of this is it's pretty good. I don't know what's new about it, but I like it. From what I saw, I liked it. So yeah, that's that. Haven't been totally lazy. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you all in the next one.